sticking to your guns. Now, here's another furious shouter trying to pummel me with volume. Jim says, those who say Remainers won't accept defeat are right. We are British, and we will never surrender. Selby. Hello, Sylvia.
Hello, Nick.
Sylvia.
Well, all I want to say is I'm happy.
Happy?
And I've always been happy.
We found one. Happy.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Since 3 years ago.
Yes.
Since Theresa May, absolute rubbish, and we've got Boris Johnson in power.
Yeah.
And I want to say to Boris, stand by what the people want in this country.
Wait a minute.
They want out.
Mm-hmm.
And what I
We just want Brexit,
is,
in other words.
Are you listening?
Who to?
Right. What I want to say is the people of this country, we want to rule ourselves.
Oh,
we
God.
don't want to be under the European Union.
Yeah, the evil
You know
European overlords. Yeah.
And what I want to say is we will prosper.
Yeah.
Believe
Based on what? Have you come to that conclusion, Sylvia?
What I want to say is what we will prosper. It won't be hunky-dory, but we won't be under them. And I'm going to tell you, and this is what I believe in,
yes.
It will fall apart because we have got the gumption to stand by what we believe in.
It will fall apart. What are you talking about? Are you talking about Europe?
I do feel sorry for them. And they do play a good part in this country, but we've got loads of them coming into this country, and how the hell can we maintain these people coming in this country?
Well, how about
our own people?
How about, Sylvia, that they give us more than they take?
I'm not saying anything. They do good jobs. But what I'm saying is they're coming in dinghies, they're coming in lorries. And I'm telling you, when I were brought up in the 50s and war, and we had to stay put with nothing in bare feet and going into rooms and what have you.
Which war? Hey, Sylvia, take a breath. Which war were we fighting in the 1950s?
I'm talking about 44.
Teds and Rockers?
World War.
Right. You're that old, are you?
There were no such things as food banks. We lived on bread and jam and bread.
I know, and you could leave your door open and no one would nick anything in the good old days.
Good night.
All right. Yeah, it's been an excellent night. I appreciate you asking.
Thank you.
Was she serious? Oh, because that balloon was pricked pretty easily. I don't know whether she was just trolling me or not. Were you? Perhaps. Now, I've taken that call before. If she was a troll, that was pretty sophisticated. In fact, it was almost as sophisticated as that fellow that called in Nigel Farage the other day.
I'm immensely grateful to you for everything you've done in British politics over the last few years. I used to be an ardent Remainer. I voted Remain. I believed in the European project.
Mm-hmm.
I believed that staying in the European Union was the best thing for us. And then something happened, and something monumental happened. And it completely changed my opinion on the whole situation.
What was that monumental thing, Mark?
I was kicked in the head by a horse.
Right, very good. Okay, fine. Thank you.
That was absolutely priceless. It was almost as though Nigel Farage was in on the joke and they had scripted it together themselves. I know that can't possibly be true, but it was the timing was so good. And the genius of that caller was that he underlined that something monumental had happened, because he said something changed, and then just to make absolutely sure that Nigel was going to take the bait, he dangled the hook in the water again and underlined that it was a really epoch-making change that he had gone through, and then just left it hanging there, and giving Nigel Farage no option but to ask what that change had been. Absolutely excellent work. That's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. It's available on the internet, by the way. Oh, Have you seen the internet?
Disgusting.
There's all sorts of things on there. And that's one of them. Priceless. And I shall be playing it frequently.
I'm a nutcase.
Excellent work, that man. Coming up, a chap I like to